Okay, I just went through my everyday drawers. Now I'm moving on to my eyeshadow drawers specifically. So this is the first drawer in my eyeshadow drawer here. It is kind of a mess. So firstly, I have a couple of brushes sitting here that I don't tend to use very often. I don't want to get rid of either of these because I might use them at some point. So I'm going to put those back in my brush drawer, brush organizer. This one I don't think I will ever use. It's a little Laura Geller one that came with the set. So I'll see if somebody else wants that. Throw it in my declutter box. So firstly, I have a couple of lashes and stuff. I'm going to keep those. I have this little e.l.f. eye sharpener here, and I actually have 2 more sharpeners in my eye drawer that I decluttered already. So I'm going to see if somebody else needs it or wants it because I don't need 3 of them floating around. Pretty sure I just got lip gloss in my hair. I should probably clean off these swatches. That'd be smart. I'm going to do that real quick. Alright, I'm back now that I'm swatchless. Okay, so first thing. I've been hanging on to these for nostalgia's sake, but there's no reason in keeping stuff around just to keep stuff around. These were one night only. These were 2 like pigments that I wore for prom when I was in high school. They are super old at this point. I never reach for them. I'm just going to toss them because there's no point to keep them. I have this Milani shadow in Bella Khaki. This is a really pretty olivey green color. This is one of my favorites of this line, so I'm actually going to hang on to that one. And then I have this L'Oreal eyeshadow in Morning Light. This one I got because, who was it? Carissa Pukis, I think, talked about it. It is really pretty. I need to do something with it if I'm going to keep it, so I will keep it for now, but I need to depot it or put it in my everyday makeup drawer, do something that I'm going to actually use it because right now I'm not. I have 2 of these little Well People. I have, let's see, this is the Bio Brightener Cream in Universal Glow and the Bio Brightener Stick in Moonstone. Both of these, okay, so Well People is a more organic brand, and it's not that I dislike these, there's just not enough of an impact with these, and I never reach for these. I have other cream highlighters that I reach for first, and I think both of these are pretty old. So I'm going to toss these just because they're little samples that I've had for a long time and they're both pretty old, and I don't feel like it doesn't leave enough of an impact for me to reach for them, so I'm going to get rid of those. This is a little container I use for when I depot stuff that needs to be cleaned out pretty badly, but that's going to stay there for now. This is an Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics pigment. This one is in Datura. It's a really pretty color, but I never reach for this. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put that in my declutter stuff and see if anybody wants it, just because it's not something I reach for. I don't like loose pigments. I've learned this about myself. And then this I have, this is the e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow. This is really pretty. I'm going to keep it for now. If I don't reach for it, I need to get rid of it. So hopefully when I have less stuff, I'll reach for it more, maybe. And then these are 2 shadows that I'm going to get rid of because I don't reach for them. So this one is a Jessie's Girl Mineralized Baked Powder. And then I have an e.l.f. eyeshadow in Burnt Plum. I never reach for either of these. If I'm going to reach for a single shadow, it has to be something special. These are not, so I'll put those in my declutter box. All right, so I feel pretty good about that. Next up, I have this NARS eyeshadow. This one is in Cassiopeia. This one's a really pretty color. I don't tend to reach for this super often, but I should reach for it more. I'm going to hang on to that and see if I can reach for it more. I have this NYX shadow in Girl Talk, which is actually really pretty. I really like this one a lot. I'm going to hang on to that. I have these 2 singles. I have this one in Brulee and this one in Nutty. I don't reach for either of these. I know that this one is huge for some people, but it's just not something that I reach for. I use creams that are in palettes instead, so I'll see if somebody wants those. And then again with the pigments, these 2 are really pretty colors, but I don't reach for pigments. This one, these are both Bare Minerals. One is in Silver Dollar, one is in Pewter. I don't reach for pigments, so I'm going to get rid of those. This one is a JCat Beauty one in Flying Solo. There was a stage that I really reached for this a lot. It is pretty, but I have other similar colors and palettes that I reach for more often. I'm just not a single eyeshadow kind of girl. Same with this. This is an e.l.f. eyeshadow in Toasted. I have similar colors and palettes that I go for. And then this one is a Milani Baked Shadow in Bella Bronze. Again, I have palettes that I reach for instead. This is another one of those lustrous ones. This one's in like a plum color. I'll hang on to that for now. And then these are all ColourPop shadows except for this. This is the Balm Desert Bronzer and Blush. This is actually probably a good transition color. I'll hang on to that. Alright, so these are all ColourPop Super Shock shadows, which I don't love. I don't like the texture. I don't know how to use them, so I'm going to get rid of most of these, to be honest. So this one is in Doe Deer. This was from like a holiday collection. It's like a purpley color. It's fine. I don't ever use it, so I'm going to get rid of that. This one is actually really pretty. This one's Partridge. This one is like a duochrome one. That one is special enough that I'm gonna hang on to that one. This one is in Bravery, which is just like a matte brown. I have plenty of those. I'm gonna get rid of that. This one is in Strength. More of like a kind of shimmery tan color. Gonna get rid of that. This one is in Tinsel. This one's actually kind of pretty. I'm gonna hang on to that for now. This one is in Slay. Yeah, I'm never gonna use that. This one is in Halo, which is just like a shimmery peachy color. I don't need to keep that. These two are my favorites. These came from the Coffee Break with Danny collab. So this one is in Hope and Kindness. These are like these pretty duochrome pink and like a duochrome blue brown pigment type color. Keep those. And then this is Drift, which is like a pretty burgundy, but I don't reach for it. So I'm getting rid of 6 of these, and then I'm keeping 4 because that's all I realistically use. This is a strip lash glue. It smells real gross. I don't wear lashes very often, and when I do, I wear the glue that comes with them, so I'm going to toss that because it's questionable. So there's that compacted. These are eyeliners. I have actually not opened these yet. My mom got them for me, so I need to play with those more. And then this is mostly mascara stuff, so mascara samples. I will open these up as I go, and then if they don't turn out for me, they'll show up in my empties. And then I have a Shadow Insurance primer that's still good. That'll be my next primer. I have a little Urban Decay primer potion that'll save. This is a glue that I'm sure has gone bad. I don't know why I keep these little brushes. I never use them. I'm gonna throw those away. This is Duo Lash Glue Adhesive. I've probably had this since my wedding 3 years ago. That's probably bad. I'm gonna leave it for now. Then I have this NYX Ultra Pearl, which in theory is pretty, but it's pretty old and the packaging is gross and I never reach for it. And then this NYX Roll-On Shimmer, which is also pretty, but I don't really reach for it. So I'm gonna see if somebody wants those, and I'm gonna toss this. All right, and then I have like some random lashes and stuff back there, but I'm gonna leave those for now. Okay, I lied. That's really pretty. I don't know that you guys can see it in this lighting, but like this shimmer is actually gorgeous. Where can I put this so I use it? Next eye drawer here. So again, I have mascaras up the wazoo. I'm not going to use all of these. There's no way I can use all of these mascaras up. I just have too many. So I'm actually going to see if somebody wants this one. I'm going to keep these other 2, but I'll see if somebody wants this one. And I know I don't love the They're Real, so I'm going to also see if somebody wants that. I don't use dip brow pomade. Like, this is too intense for me. I'm not going to use it, so I'll see if somebody wants that one as well. And then this is a little sample of Gimme Brow. I should put this up top in my brow drawer because this will not take very long to use up. And then I have this Brow Zings. This I've had for quite a while. And I don't really use the waxes like this. So I'm actually going to toss this because I think it's pretty old and I think it needs to go. Okay, these I actually really, really like. I think all of these are great. These are the L'Oreal Infallibles. So this one is in Amber Rush, which is really pretty. This one's a silver one that I never use, so I'm going to get rid of that one. This one is in Strawberry Blonde, which is like a pretty duochrome pink. I'm going to hang on to that. This one is in Sherry Mary, which is a pretty orangey color. I'm going to keep that. This one is in Bronze Taupe. This one's a little bit dark, and I would rather reach for this out of a palette than this format, so I'm going to get rid of that one. This one's really pretty. This one is in Burst Into Bloom. It's a really pretty purple color. And then this one is Glistening Garnet, which I got on sale, but those are really pretty. So I'm going to get rid of these 2, and I'm going to keep the rest. All right, these are mostly eyeliners. These are Stila Glitter and Glows that I got in a set. I'm keeping those. This is a Stila like pigment. I'm going to keep for now. If I don't use it, I will declutter it. This I've had for a while. This is a liquid eyeliner that I got in like a giveaway or a swap, and I never use, so I'm going to toss that. This is an NYC eyeliner. I'm going to keep that for now. I do tend to use black eyeliners, but I haven't worn them very much in a while. This one is like completely dried out. This is a Perversion one. And it's like rolling around in the thing. I'm going to toss that because it was dried out. This one is a NYX Jet Black. This one is also pretty dried out and rolling around, so I'm going to toss that one. I have the Lottie London one anyway.